Hello everybody, my name is Pam Newham and I'm here today to talk about my new book. It's called The Boy and the Poacher's Moon and was launched earlier this year in May.
What kind of book is it, Pam?
It's an adventure story and the theme of the book is conservation.
Do you have a particular love for conservation? What brought that about?
Yes, I have got a particular love for conservation. Although I live in Hout Bay in Cape Town now, I was born and brought up in Johannesburg and lucky enough to be taken on holiday quite often to the Kruger. And it instilled in me a deep love for the bushveld as well as the animals that live in it.
Well, tell us something about the book.
The book is set in Kruger Park and it is all the action happens in one night. And let me start with the main character. The main character is a boy called Billy. Now Billy actually lives in Cape Town. He's never been to the bushveld, but he is interested in conservation and he's taken part in an eco competition and become a finalist. The prize is a weekend in the Kruger Park. So we start the book with Billy arriving and getting onto the bus to meet the other three finalists. He's quite a shy chap and he finds it quite challenging when the first person he meets is Vusi from KZN, who is a real live wire and has plenty of smart cracks to make. And then, as if that's not bad enough, he immediately realizes that Jabu is a real boffin. She already has her own eco blog and she's from Joburg. And then finally from the Free State is the very beautiful Serena, who's only interested in her cell phone. As they make their way by bus towards Kruger, there is no way on earth that any of these young teenagers can understand or even imagine what lies ahead. They do not know that within a few short hours they're going to be stranded in the bushveld on their own after the Land Rover they've been driving around in, it crashes and the ranger in charge of them is forced to go and find help. They now are in real danger, not only from the animals, probably even more so from the groups of poachers which will be out there because this is a night of a full moon, what is also known as a poacher's moon. The bushveld is so brightly lit up that the poachers have no trouble tracking the rhino. And these are violent men. They don't let anything stand in their way.
Oh, enough about the story. Tell us about the boy. I'm not sure. Who is the boy?
The boy is not Billy or Vusi. The boy is actually one of the poachers. And so we see what happens through his eyes as well as the other teenagers' eyes. I decided to have a poacher as a character because I think there are many young boys these days who live in the villages around Kruger. They're very poor and the poachers prey on them. They give them jobs as carriers. They carry the horns and the axes. They would never choose to do this job. But as is the case with the boy, he has to earn money to keep his sisters and his grandmother alive.
And who do you think this book will appeal to? Is there an age group?
Yes, I think the perfect age group is 6 to 8, home language and first additional language. It has a bonus in that we have Carolyn Morton currently writing a teacher's guide, which will be available towards the end of the year and will be free on the NB website. Some of you might be familiar with my previous book called The Klipspringers, which was a CAPS approved for grade 7. And I do hope that you will find this book to be one that's got plenty of interesting facts about conservation, but more so that it's a good adventure story. Thank you.